the irony. Right now, I mean, this is insane, right? The right wing has two talking points, right at this moment. Number one, Biden screwed this all up, and look at the chaos in Afghanistan, and look at those people trying to get on that plane, and he botched the withdrawal from Afghanistan. That's talking point number one. And there's actually, I think, a strong argument to be made that there's some truth to that. That the Biden administration knew this was coming. The Trump administration negotiated this a year and a half ago. They cut a deal with the Taliban. They did not involve the Afghan government. They did it over the objections of the Afghan government. They did it over the objections of the international community. Donald Trump himself talked with the guy who has now declared himself president of Afghanistan, the leader of the Taliban, who Donald Trump ordered released from prison in Pakistan. That's the guy who's now running the Taliban in Afghanistan. Trump personally cut a deal with this guy, telling him that he would be in charge of the country starting May 1st of this year. And so, as I told you yesterday, and as actually Rachel was talking about this last night, it was the first time I'd seen it in the mainstream media. But I told you this story yesterday. All over Afghanistan, as a result of that deal, as soon as that deal was cut a year and a half ago by Trump, the Taliban started going into every community in Afghanistan and saying, be cool, keep your guns, you're working for the government, just keep pretending that everything's good, but we're going to come back, and when we come back, just lay down your weapons and we won't kill you and your family. But keep taking that money from America for the moment. And that's exactly what happened. And the president of Afghanistan got on a plane and fled, which President Biden yesterday was complaining about with some justification. The president of Afghanistan gets on a plane and flees, and that's the cue to the Afghan military. Hey, you've got no leadership anymore. You've got nobody supporting you anymore. Hand your weapons over to the Taliban and, pray that they don't take retribution on you, because they've said they won't. And now, so that's the one message. One message coming out of the right wing is, Biden botched it. The second message that's coming out of the right wing is, oh my God, there's brown people who are Muslims that they want to bring to America. You'll recall after 9/11, we were hearing this kind of stuff. This is Michael Savage from back in the day about the people who hit us on 9/11 and about the people in Afghanistan and Iraq.
When I see a woman...
Should we start that?
When I see a woman walking around with a burqa...
Here,
when I see a woman walking around with a burqa, I see a Nazi. That's what I see. How do you like that? A hateful Nazi would like to cut your throat and kill your children. Don't give me this crap that they're doing it out of a sacred ritual or rite. It's not required by the Quran that a woman walk around in the 7th century drape. She's doing it to spit in your face.
So that's that, and then of course this.
The bloodthirsty religionist practiced over there by a bunch of throwbacks, and we're to kill them.
We're going to kill him, right? So that was then. That was back early on in the wars in Afghanistan and Iraq. And here's last night, Laura Ingraham. Is it really our responsibility to welcome thousands of unvetted refugees from Afghanistan? Well, she doesn't quite come out and say it like Tucker Carlson does. The whole replacement theory, it's an invasion. He said, and I quote last night, "We will see many refugees from Afghanistan resettle in our countries in coming months, probably in your neighborhood. And over the next decade, that number may swell to the millions. So first we invade, and then we are invaded."
You're listening to the Thom Hartmann Program. Call 202-808-9925.
We have to achieve a clear understanding of how we got into this mess if we're ever going to avoid it in the future.